7 equal cubes, each of side 5 centimeters are joined end to end. Find the surface area of the resulting cuboid. Just imagine cuboid like this. So how many cubes are joined? 7 cubes are joined to form a big cuboid. So simply you can just imagine those cubes like this. This is 1, 2, don't think I'll draw all 7. Okay. See here, length and breadth will not, see, the breadth and height will not change. Only the length will change. It is 5, 5, 5. Overall, it becomes how much? There are 7, therefore it becomes 35. So length becomes 35, breadth becomes 5, height becomes 5. You know, total surface area. Surface area means total surface area only. 2 into LB, 35 into 5. BH, again 35 into 5. HR. 35 into 5, 35 into 5, 35 into 10, 350 plus 25, 375, which is equals to how much? 750, right? There are how many cubes? 7 cubes, okay? Generally, each cube has how many surfaces? 6 surfaces. 7 cube means how many surfaces it should have? Each surface is a squared surface. How many surfaces it should have? 42 surfaces it should have. Yes or no? But when you are joining them, at each joint, if you look at each joint, how many surfaces you are losing? At each joint, you are losing how many surfaces? Are we not losing 2 surfaces at each joint? In order to join 7 cubes, you need how many joints? 6 joints, which means you are losing how many surfaces? Total 42 surfaces, 12 surfaces lost, 30 surfaces. Each surface is 25. Can I say 750 like this also? You understand that? Each cube means how many surfaces? 6 squares. 7 cubes means 42 squares. Okay, but joining 2 cubes, you are losing 2 surfaces. So therefore, overall, you lose 12 surfaces. 42 minus 12, 30. Now 30 surfaces, therefore 30 into 25, 750. If the volume of the sphere is divided by its surface area, the result is 27 centimeters. The radius of the sphere is. Volume of the sphere is 4 by 3 pi r cube. Surface area result, okay. And it divided by what surface area? 4 pi r square. Simply left with r by 3 is equals to 27. R is equals to 81 centimeters. A spherical ball of lead, 3 centimeter in diameter, is melted to recast into 3 spherical balls. The diameter of 2 of these are 1.5 centimeter and 2 centimeter respectively. The diameter of the third ball. See here. 4 by 3 pi capital R cube. The volume of the larger spherical ball is the volume of 4 by 3 R1 cube plus R2 cube plus R3 cube. R cube is equals to R1 cube plus R2 cube plus R3 cube. Diameter cube is equals to D1 cube plus D2 cube plus D3 cube. Yes or no? Now, what is the diameter of the larger one? That is 27. It's equals to 1.5 means 3 by 2, 27 by 8. 2 cube means 8, D3 cube. Multiply everything with 8. 216 is equals to 27 plus 64. 8 D3 cube. So 8 D3 cube is equals to. So this if you subtract from here, you'll get how much? 125. So D3 cube is equals to 125 by 8. D3 is equals to 5 by 2, which is equals to how much? 2.5 centimeter. So one thing I want you to remember, 3 cube plus 4 cube plus 5 cube will be equal to what? 6 cube. In the same manner, 1.5 cube plus 2 cube plus 2.5 cube is how much? 3 cube. If you remember that, then you can directly you will do it. 1.5 cube plus 2 cube plus 2.5 cube gives you 3 cube. Okay. A hemispherical bowl has 3.5 centimeter radius. It is to be painted inside and as well as outside. Find the cost of painting it at a rate of 5 per 10 square centimeters. Okay, cost is for 10 square centimeters. For 10 centimeter square, it is 5 rupees. Therefore, for 1 centimeter square, it is 0.5 rupees or else half a rupee. Therefore, cost is equals to half into 4 pi r square is the area. You understand why 4 pi r square? Into, we know 77 by 2 is the area, which is 77 rupees. You know why it is 77 by 2? Because the radius is how much? 3.5. I told you if the radius is 7, 154. If the radius is 3.5, it is 77 by 2 or else 38.5. Why 4 r square? 4 pi r square, because outside is 2 pi r square, inside is 2 pi r square. It is having negligible thickness. So you can say inside and as well as outside. 2 pi r square, 2 pi r square, 4 pi r square, you will say. If the total surface area of the hemisphere total surface area means you can imagine a watermelon, green plus red. Green is 2 pi r square, red is pi r square, total is 3 pi r square is equals to 27 pi. Pi cancel, r square is equals to 9, r is equals to 3. The radius of the base of the hemisphere. How much is the radius of the base of the hemisphere? It is 3. A cylindrical vessel of radius 4 centimeters contains water. Solid sphere of radius 3 centimeter is lowered into a water until it is completely immersed. The water level in the vessel will rise by. Now try to understand this. I have a solid cylinder and we have certain water into this cylinder. Same cylinder, what you are doing? You are lowering. Lowering means you are putting a sphere into it. So water comes up. So light blue color I am taking. The water level which is increasing. The increase in the water level is also in the shape of a cylinder. Yes or no? Okay, why this water has increased? Okay, what is the reason for increase in the water level? Obviously, this water increased because you're putting a sphere in it. Yes or no? When you're putting a sphere in it, water comes up. So increase in the water level is equals to the volume of the sphere. So I'll say volume of the sphere is equals to volume of increase in water. Understood? Volume of the sphere is what? 4 by 3 pi r cube. What is increase in the water level? Obviously pi r square h. So pi r square, okay, this is radius of the cylinder is 4 there, diameter is 8. So radius of the cylinder is 4. So I'll take it as capital R square h. So 4 by 3 pi anyway cancel. R cube means 3 cube is equals to 4 square into h. 4 cancel, 3 cancel. Finally, you're left with what? H is equals to 9 by 4 centimeter. So what is increase in the height? Increase in the height is 9 by 4 centimeters. You are simply equating the volume of the cylinder. Cylinder, why? Because it is increase in the shape of a cylinder is equals to the volume of the sphere. If you put a sphere, you'll equate it to sphere. If you put a cone, you'll equate it to cone. If you put a cube into it, you'll equate the volume of the cube to volume, okay, volume increased in the water, right? Yes. A hollow garden roller, 63 centimeters wide, with a grit of 440 centimeter, is made of iron 4 centimeters thick. You can just imagine a roller. The grit means the outer perimeter. Okay. The outer perimeter is how much? 440. If 2 pi r is 440, we can say r is equals to 70. Because we know 7 means 44, 154. 70 means 1440 and 15400. Yes or no? 7 means 44. 70 means 440. Even if you solve it, you'll get 70. Let's say capital R it is. Because it is outer, no? 2 pi capital R, R is 70, small r is 4 centimeter thick, so it is 66. Because the thickness is 4 means outer is 70, inner is 66, 70 minus 4. Okay. He's asking you the volume of the iron used. Volume is equals to capital R square minus small r square into what? The height is length, 63. We know capital R plus small r into capital R minus small r into height. 22 by 7 plus is 136 minus is 4, height is 63. Whenever you see in a product 9 and 11 includes, take out that 9 and 11 outside. What is left? 4, sorry, 2, 4, that is 8. What is 136 into 8? 48, 24, 28, 1088. Into 99 means 1088 into 1000 minus 1088, you do it. It is 12. This one is how much it is? It is 107712 is the volume of that iron used. So 107712. You can always, you know that it is divisible by 9. You know also it is divisible by 11. So you can check the divisibility rule of 9 and 11 from the options. This is not divisible by 9, 9, 9. The only divisible by 9 number is D. Okay. So like that also you can do it. A hollow iron pipe is 21 centimeters long. Its external diameter is 8, which means radius is 4. Thickness of the pipe is 1 means radius is 3. Because external radius is 4, thickness is 1 means internal radius is how much? 3. And iron weighs 8 grams per centimeter cube. For 1 centimeter cube, it is 8 grams. Okay, if it is V centimeter cubes, volume into 8, this is the weight. Okay, see here, density is equals to mass by volume. Mass is equals to what? Density into volume. A little bit of physics. Okay, mass is equals to density into volume. Density is given as what? 8. Find the volume, multiply with the density, you will get the mass. Okay, in terms of grams, you will get because it is given in grams. So, weight or mass, it doesn't matter. In physics, they are different. In mass, they are same. 8 into, what is the volume? 22 by 7. R square minus capital R square minus small r square, as I said. Okay, R is simple values now. 16 minus 9 is 7. And the height is 21. 7, 7 you cancel. How much it is? First of all, okay, 8 into 21 is 168 into 22. It will be easy for us to do it. See, 168 if you double it. How much is 168 if you double? 336. Do again 336. 3696 grams. 3696 grams means how many kg? 3.696 kg. So what is the weight of the iron used? So the weight of the iron or the weight of the pipe is simply 3.696 kg. Copy them. Water flows through a cylindrical pipe of internal diameter 7 centimeter at 2 meter per second. If the pipe is always half full, then what is the volume of water discharged in 10 minutes? So whenever if you want to find out the water flows in certain time, if water flows in any pipe or okay, let's say in a river, you want to find out how much volume of the water discharged in certain number of minutes. Okay, it is all about the height is equals to distance traveled by water. Now distance is equals to rate into speed. So in place of height, you must substitute what? Rate into speed. Sorry, rate into time. Rate means speed only. So rate into what you need to substitute? Time. We know distance is equals to what? Speed into time. Speed is nothing but rate. Rate into time you need to substitute. This is in place of what? If it is flowing in a cylindrical pipe, then it is the length of the cylindrical pipe. In place of length of a cylindrical pipe, which means the height of the pipe, you need to substitute the distance. If it is flowing in a river, it is in a shape of a cuboidal shape. Okay, if it is in a cuboidal shape, then length of that cuboid is equals to what? Distance traveled by the water. That's how you do it. Okay. Now, water flows through a cylindrical pipe of internal diameter 7 centimeter. If diameter is 7 centimeter, obviously what is the radius? Radius is 7 by 2. If the pipe is always half full, then what is the volume of the water discharged in 10 minutes? You know, volume by 2 you need to find out. Why volume by 2 you need to find out? Because it is always half full. What is the formula for volume? Volume of a cylinder is base area into height. When 7 by 2, then base area is 77 by what? Can I take it as 77 by 2? The moment you look at 7 by 2, area is 77 by 2. Height is what? Height, I said it is distance, which is equals to rate into time. What is the rate? 200 meter per second. Sorry, 2 meter per second. That is converted into centimeters. 200 centimeters into minute. You convert it into seconds because we want it in centimeter per second. Into how many seconds? 600 seconds. 4. Cancel them. This is 100. This is 300. 77 3s are 231. Therefore, 231. How many zeros? 4 zeros. This is in centimeter cube. We know 1000 centimeter cube means 1 liter. So, what is the volume of the water discharged? How many liters? 2310. Okay, I gave you 2 conversions related to liters. 1 meter cube is how many liters? 1 meter cube is equals to 1000 liters. In the same manner, 1000 centimeter cube is equals to how many liters? 1000 centimeter cube is equals to 1 liter. The volume of the greatest sphere that can be cut off from the cylindrical log of wood of base radius 1 centimeter and height 5 centimeters is. Okay, this is a cylindrical log of wood. This is like a cylinder, but it appears like what? If you look at the front view, it appears like a rectangle. Okay, so what is the maximum sphere you can cut off? Obviously, the radius of the wood should be is equals to the radius of the sphere. You cannot cut more than that. If it is more than that, how it looks like? It comes out of the wood. Can you cut it like this? It is not possible. So the maximum sphere that you can cut is radius of the wood is equals to the radius of the sphere. And what is the radius of the wood given? The radius of the wood is 1. Therefore, the radius of sphere is equals to radius of cylinder, which is equals to what? 1. So volume is 4 by 3 pi 1 cube. So answer is 4 by 3 pi simply. Okay, height may be 100 meters. We don't care about the height. We only care about what? We only care about, okay, radius. Because even if height is 1000 meters or 1 kilometers of a wood, we don't care. Because the radius is just only 1 centimeter. You can cut only 1 centimeter up to 1 centimeter, right? A cone of height 7 centimeter and base radius 3 centimeter is carved from a rectangular block of wood. 10 length is 10, breadth is 5, height is 2. The percentage of wood wasted. If I ask you what is the percentage of wood used, first volume of cone by volume of cuboid. Rectangular means cuboid into 100. What is cone volume? 4 by 3, 22 by 7 pi. R is 3 into 3, height is 7. Divided by 10 into 5 into 2, that is 100. Into 100 by 100, cancel. 7, 7, 3, 3, cancel. So I'm taking sphere. Yeah, 1/3 of pi r. Okay, pi r square h. So 22 into 3 is how much? 66% of the wood used. Therefore, 34% of wood wasted. Understood? It is 1/3 of pi r square h because it's cone. Solid metallic cylinder of base radius 3 cm and height 5 cm is melted to form cones, each of height 1 cm, base radius 1 mm, the number of cones. Okay. Number of cones is equals to figure melted and figure formed. Can I say so? Okay, what you are melting and what you are forming. Okay, you are melting a one big cylinder, you are forming 1,000 cones. Understood? You are melting 1,000 cones and you are forming one big cylinder. Right? It doesn't matter. But number of figures is equals to what? Okay, figure melted by figure formed. You can just relate it, right? Which one you are melting and which one you are forming. Okay, so related to that, you can write down that. It depends. So just see, okay, n is equals to, but here n is equals to what you are melting? Cylinder. Cylinder is what? Pi. R square is 3 into 3. Height is 5. Figure formed is what? 1/3 of cone. What is radius? 1 by 10th of centimeter. 1 by 10th of centimeter. Height is 1. Pi cancel. 3 goes up. If 3 goes up, 27 into 5 is 135. There are 2 zeros extra. So how many smaller cones are formed? 13,500 smaller cones are formed. I'm simply using volume of cylinder divided by volume of cone, small cone. Whichever is big, you put it on the numerator. Whichever is small, you put it on the denominator, right? Metallic hemisphere melted and recast in the shape of a cone with the same base radius as that of the hemisphere. You're melting a hemisphere, you're forming a cone. So volume of cone is equals to what? Volume of hemisphere. Volume of cone is 1/3 of pi r square h is equals to volume of hemisphere is 2/3 of pi r square h. H cancel, pi by 3 cancel, r square, sorry, pi r cube it is. R square cancel. Therefore, h is equals to what? 2 times of radius. So h is equals to what? 2 times of radius. I'm equating the volume of the cone is equals to volume of the hemisphere. What is the volume of the cone? 1/3 of pi r square h. What is the volume of the hemisphere? 2/3 of pi r cube. R and R is same. Therefore, what is the height of the cone? Height of the cone is diameter of the hemisphere. The volume of the conical tent is 1232 cubic meters and the area of the base is 154. Means what is the radius of the base? The radius of the base is 7. And the volume of the conical tent, volume is given, means see, height is equals to, we know 1/3 of the base area into height is equals to what? Volume. Height is equals to 3 into volume by base area. So I would say 3 into 1232 divided by 22 into 7, because base area is how much? 154. I'm writing it 22 into 7. It will be easy for you to understand that. 11 2s are 11, 1s are 1s are 2s are 2 1s are 256 are 7 1s are 720. Sorry, 7 8s are. Therefore, height is equals to 24, radius is equals to 7, slant height is equals to 25. This is about cone. Yes or no? Radius is how much? 7. Height is how much? 24. Slant height is how much? 25. Find the length of canvas required to build a tent if the canvas is 2 meters in width. See, you need to build a tent by using a cloth which is how much in width? 2 meters in width. You're going for stitching a pant or shirt, okay? Or else you want to make a curtains for your house, okay? You want to make a bed sheet for your house, or you want to make anything, let's say. You go to a shop and ask for a cloth. Yes or no? Let's say you want to stitch a shirt for yourself or somebody else. So what do you what do you generally ask when you go to a shop? You simply ask, I need 5 meters of cloth. Okay. So 5 meters of a cloth is actually indicates a one-dimensional thing. You are not asking, okay, 50 centimeter squares of cloth or 50 meters square of the cloth. You understand? We generally ask what? 2 meters of cloth, 3 meters of cloth. Yes or no? But 2 meters and 3 meters indicates a unidimension, which is only length, because the width is already fixed. If you go to any shop, there will be, okay, there will be cloth in 1 meter width and 2 meter width. Basically, it will be 2 meter width. Understood? You'll only ask for length because width is fixed. Here also width is fixed. How much it is? 2 meters. How much length of the cloth you want? See, to stitch a tent means, okay, tent means you are using it for only lateral surface area of a cone because you don't use cloth for the base. Imagine a conical tent. You are making this conical tent by using a cloth. Canvas means a thick cloth. This cloth you are using, okay, the cloth which we need to build a tent means it is only occupies the lateral surface area of the tent. Yes or no? You don't need the tent inside. So you don't need the cloth inside. You don't need the cloth on the base. You only need it for what? Lateral surface area of a tent. So equate the lateral surface area is equals to the area of cloth required. Let's say the length of cloth. I'll take the length of cloth is equals to X because L I don't take. Width is given as 2. Area of cloth is equals to lateral surface area of what? Cone. What is the area? Length into breadth, that is 2x, is equals to what is the lateral surface area? 22 by 7 pi RL. I'll cancel this and this. 2 1s are 2 11s are. X is equals to 275 meters. Understood? I'm equating the lateral surface area of a cone to area of a cloth. Even if you want to form a cylindrical tent or whatever the form of a tent you want to form, just equate the area of the tent to the figure that you're forming. Okay, but you have to use it properly. Don't use the total surface area because you are not going to use the canvas for the base. You'll only build a tent, right? Tent can be in any shape. Use it accordingly. Don't include the base area. Sometimes top area can be included, but not base area. So use it accordingly. Okay, copy them. The base of a right prism is an equilateral triangle inside 8 centimeters. The height of the prism is 10 centimeter, then the volume of the prism is. Obviously, what is the volume of the prism? Base area into height. Base is an equilateral triangle, therefore root 3 by 4 side square into height of the prism. Root 3 by 4 side square is 8 into 8. What is the height? 10. Therefore, how much it is? 160 root 3 centimeter cube or cubic centimeters. Both of them are same. Simply using the formula of prism. The height of a right prism with a square base is 15 centimeters. If the area of the total surface of the prism is 608 square centimeters, its volume height is given. Height is given as 15. Can you tell me what is total surface area of a prism? It is lateral surface area plus 2 times of base area. Lateral surface area is base perimeter into height plus 2 times of base area. Now base is what? Base is a square. Therefore, base perimeter is 4AH plus A square is equals to 608. A square plus 2AH is equals to 304, right? A square, H is equals to 15. 30A minus 304. I would say 152 into 2, 19 into 8. I would say 38 into 8. Right? 38 into 8 is 304. Now see 38 into 8 means what is A is equals to? A cannot be 38, A is 8. Okay, you'll get if you solve it, you get A equal to 8 comma minus 38, negative you cannot accept. He's asking you what? Volume is base area into height. 64 into 15 is 960 centimeter cube. A square into H, because base area into height. What is the base area when the side of a square is 8? 80 to 8, 64 is the base area. What is the height? Height is given as 15. The base of a right prism is a trapezium. The length of the parallel sides of the trapezium are 8 and 14. The distance between the parallel sides, that is height of the trapezium, is 8. If the volume of the prism is 1056, then the height of the prism, base area into height of the prism is equals to volume. Height of the prism is volume by base area. What is volume by base area? Half into distance between the parallel sides and sum of parallel sides. So capital H is equals to what? 1056 divided by half into sum of parallel sides is how much? 22. Height is 8. 11. 11 nines are 11 6 are. How much you get? 96 by 8 is 12 centimeters. So it is 12 centimeters. If the base of a right pyramid is a triangle of sides 5, 12, 13, what kind of a triangle it is? 5, 12, 13 means what kind of a triangle? It is a right angle triangle and it is what? Pyramid, not a prism. Its volume is 330 centimeters cube, then the height. You remember? 1/3 of base area into height is equals to volume of the pyramid. Height is equals to 3 volume by what? Base area. Base is a right angle triangle 5, 12, 13. So what is the base area? Base area is half into 5 into 12. That is 30. Height is equals to 3 into volume is 330. Base area is 30. 33 centimeters, right? If the slant height of the pyramid with the square base is 4 meters and the total slant surface area of the pyramid is 12 square meters, then the ratio of the total slant surface and the area of the bases. It gives you, if the slant height of the right pyramid with the square base, slant height means L is equals to 4. Slant surface area means lateral surface area. What do you mean by lateral surface area for a pyramid? Base perimeter into slant height by 2 is equals to 12. And it is a square base. Base perimeter becomes 4AL by 2 is equals to 12. AL is equals to 6. A is equals to 6 by 4, which is 3 by 2. Is asking you the ratio of the total slant surface area, that is 12 by base area, that is A square. 12 by 9 by 4. 12 into 4 by 9. 3 3s are 3 4s are. Answer is 16 by 9. Total slant surface area means lateral surface area. Base area is square area A square. It is already given that lateral surface area is 12. So I'm taking directly 12. Base area is A square. So I'm taking it as 9 by 4. A right pyramid stands on a square base of a diagonal 10 root 2. Diagonal of a square is 10 root 2 means the side of a square is 10. Right? It is like this. So the diagonal of square below 10 root 2 side is 10. This is the height of the pyramid, radius Of course, if the side is 10, radius is what? 5. Now, what is the height of the pyramid? 12. What is slant height? The slant height is the green one, 13. Yes or no? Because radius square plus height square is equals to slant height square. Now you tell me, slant height is equals to 13, then area of its slant surfaces. Area of its slant surfaces is lateral surface area. So base perimeter into slant height by 2. Perimeter of base 4a by 2 is 2al, which is equals to 2 into a is 10, l is 13. How much it is? 260 centimeters square. Understand that point? Okay. The moment you look at square base, radius becomes half of the side. That is 5. Height is 12. 5, 12, 13. So slant height is 13. Is asking you slant surface. Slant surface means lateral surface. What is the lateral surface area? Base perimeter into slant height by 2 for a pyramid. For a prism, base perimeter into height for a prism. Okay. So it's all about substitution of formulas and doing calculations. Nothing more logical about it. Okay. The most important thing in the mensuration, especially 3-dimensional geometry, you should know every formula and you should know the calculation very well. It's all about multiple of 11, cutting it into 7 tables. Okay. Finding the areas. If area is given, how do we find out the radius and height and slant height? Everything depends on this. It's not logical, but calculative. So as many calculations as possible, you do it before the exam. When you're doing it, remember all those areas of circles for the given radius and all those radius for the given areas. Okay. If possible, try to find out base area into height, find out the volumes of different what your cylinders and cones as well, so that if anything comes, you can immediately say what is the base radius, what is the height and all. Okay. For example, if a base is a square, substitute 4a and remember that 2al is what? The slant surface. Like that you must remember, so that you can directly substitute without wasting the time. Okay. Yeah, please copy them.